Oh God. Oh God. Hello there, Team Break. This is Patricia speaking. I hope you are doing well. We are Team Breakers because we are breaking through. So today we are in the car because we are off to drive somewhere. We are off to see the property that I purchased on auction without seeing it for 220,000. It's transformed, and I was reading all your comments, and a lot of you guys were like, there's no way you're going to be able to transform that property within that budget. A lot of people were like, that's a hole, that's a dive, it's terrible, oh my gosh. Some people were like, how can that cost that much money? But guys, we did it. We have transformed that property, and today is the day I show it to you. Now, we bought it back in November for 220,000 on auction, and then we hadn't seen it. We went in and it was a dive. It was a dive, I can't lie. And then we had to wait at least another 6 weeks to almost 2 months for the builders that we wanted to do the work on our house to get it done. But they did it within 6 weeks, and it's been an absolute transformation. And what's absolutely crazy to me is the new valuation. We've had the estate agents in, we've had the property valued, and it has gone up by a mind-boggling amount for such a small amount of relative work and time. I'll save the numbers to the end because, you know, I might put in the title, I don't know. So let's go ahead and let's get into this property. So this is the finished flat, or as some of you guys call it, apartment. This is a 1-bedroom apartment that we bought in South London for 220,000 on auction without seeing it. I showed you guys it a couple of months back, and it took us officially 6 weeks to complete this project, and it has transformed. New flooring, we have treated all the damp on the walls, new paint everywhere, the wood has been treated, and obviously you can see a new kitchen, a completely different kitchen layout than was here before. It looks fresh. It looks really fresh. I'm really happy with it. Now, we have a great team of builders who help us do this work, and we had budgeted £20,000 to get this done, but actually we weren't too far off the budget. Beforehand, there was like this cupboardy, drawery thing here that you would open up, and over here there was like basically a rotten kitchen. The fridge I wasn't willing to open. It was really run down. There wasn't actually even a gas stove, so we had to run a gas pipe here so we could have an actual hob situation going on. New sink, a new oven. This has built-in appliances. We have the fridge, we have the freezer, we have the washing machine, and I actually think there's a lot of actual storage here as well. This place looks pretty big. I can see exactly where the sofa would go, where a TV might go, like a TV stand. We have new central heating as well, so it's warm. But you'll remember there are these really big windows here, and there's just so much light in this place. It's lovely. No, it looks fantastic. It's the Metro tiles for me. The Metro tiles. I love this. And we even have the USB-C ports. I love that. I didn't even know that. These have USB chargers. And some other little details that we have in here are, for instance, the lights underneath here. It just gives it that extra pizzazz that you need in a new apartment. And that really didn't cost much extra, but people love having a really nice kind of kitchen area. These worktops are a laminate, but they're pretty sturdy. I'm not worried about it. And we've obviously gone for super simple, plain colors so that people can put their own stamp on a place like this. Simple, white box, basically. Things that kind of took us over the budget were having to insulate the roof. There was no additional insulation, and it gets really cold up here because we're at the top of the house, so that cost an extra £1,000. Then we had to fit new fire doors in to make sure that we are compliant to the health and safety regulation. So we had to replace the doors because there weren't fire doors up here. Alrighty, here is the bedroom where the magic might happen. And it didn't need a lot of work, but we did have to again insulate the roof, and we did the bathroom. If you remember, the bathroom before was disgusting. It stank, it had mold in it, I couldn't even look in the toilet. It's not for me. Like, bathrooms that are not done up are not for me. However, let's have a look at this. It's a transformation. New bathroom, new damp proofing, new insulation, new tiles. This place is completely different to what it looks like. We've got all the storage, we've got new mirrors, new sink, new storage under the sink, new bath, fresh towels, fresh shower, everything you need. It's kind of an ensuite in here. We have new flooring, and in the bathroom we decided to go for a vinyl because it's obviously better in a damp location. But across the rest of the floor we have a really hard wearing laminate. This area I think makes a great little nook, like a little reading nook, a little storage nook. Maybe put a couple of drawers in here and a little bit of a cupboard. This is that kind of area, and I think this spot here is the best spot, obviously, for the bed, because the ceilings are sloped because we're at the top of this really nice old house. But it's fantastic. I think this works for a couple or, you know, a single individual on their own. We replaced all the radiators, and one thing that's super interesting is this extra bit of storage that we found here. This wasn't here before, or it was covered up, and we found some extra space to like store stuff. It's amazing. Now you might remember there was a door on the other side, but we closed that up and made it additional storage for this room. So there's all this extra space here that you could put suitcases, shoes in. You could even put like a wardrobe in here. There is lots of room. We also had to work on the boiler because there was something wrong with it, but it's good, it's fine, it's dandy, it's working. And yeah, this place was transformed super quickly. We've got a great team. And this, look, come on, you can swing 10 cats in here. And when you have extra storage space like this, it means that your bedroom has more room to like enjoy. So there are stairs that come up to the apartment. I don't know if you remember, this banister was like falling off the wall. It was crumbling, it was moldy, it was cold. Not anymore. Everything's been repainted and resanded. It's actually the same old banister, but we put this like black color on it. It actually looks very, very sleek. And then we put new carpets on the flooring up the stairs. Like, if you take a look at the railings and stuff, I think it looks really modern. I love it. It's just that bit of black paint that makes all the difference. And yeah, you walk up, it's actually a great option to save money by not replacing everything, but just refurbishing it. These banisters are excellent quality, good, sturdy, old school wooden banisters. We don't need new ones, just refresh them. Okay, so let me break down the numbers for you. We bought this on auction for 220,000, and with stamp duties and fees and all the other kind of costs associated, it probably brought the cost to about 230,000 because that was around £10,000. Now we budgeted 20,000 to do this entire place up, but we ended up spending 23,000, bringing our total cost to 253,000. So we recently had someone come over to give us a valuation, and it was shocking. It was very, very shocking. Bearing in mind that we only worked on this project for 6 weeks, this has now been valued at £323,000 at the lowest, and at the highest £350,000. Even at the lower end, to be able to make 50 to 75,000 is a really great profit turnaround for such a small amount of time and quite little effort, to be honest, on our behalf. However, that isn't our plan and it isn't our financial strategy. And I think it's really important when you are someone who is thinking about finances or thinking about investing to know what your goal is and to know what your strategy is. And for us, like, making quick profits isn't a part of our plan at all, and so we're going to rent this out, and the amount that we've been told that we can rent this out for is around 1,200 per month. That rental works out as a yield of around 5 to 6%, and we believe that, you know, we'll receive that on a monthly basis, and that's a really nice form of passive income. It's better than that 200 grand sitting in the bank. We are making money off the back of it, and of course this property will hopefully go up in value over the next 5, 6, 7 or so years, and then we could think about maybe selling it back then. So guys, that's a wrap. That is visiting my investment property. Again, you guys have been on so many journeys with me and it's only been a year. More to come, so make sure you are subscribed, leave comments, and let me know what you want to see next. Lots of varied content coming very soon, so yeah, can't wait to catch you all later. Bye.